for baseball of the minor league variety as the show brings you coverage from the AAA East. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Scranton-Wilkes-Barre Railriders and the Worcester Red Sox. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Nick Pivetta gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
So stepping in is Greg Allen. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first three tries.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And we are a long way from summer tonight, and even 40 degrees at first pitch. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
At the plate now, Andrew Velasquez. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Next, it'll be Luke Voigt. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with two men out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with two strikes.
Swing and a miss for strike three. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number one. No score. Domingo Germán will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
So now here is Jarren Duran. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. this will be fouled away. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So next to bat will be Christian Arroyo. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Duran on at first, nobody out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And the 2-1. This one's down to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Next to stand in is Jairo Munoz. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first one of the game from third.
Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bobby Dalbec comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A man at third with one away. Two balls, no strikes now, batting with one out and a runner at third.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0 home. Nope. Tristan Casas will be next. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Striding forward now is the DH, Tristan Casas. first pitch on its way.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Now the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. One there on to Voit, an inning-ending double play. So 1 run on no base hits, 2 errors in the inning, and 1 man left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Worcester's out on top, 1-0. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
Designated hitter, Robinson Chirinos.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
One ball, 2 strikes.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Ball.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Another full count pitch home. On the ground softly towards second. Arroyo brings it in. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
That'll hit. The center fielder.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff, making the routine play and making sure every 2 is turned.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Here comes the 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Two out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. And he fouls this one off. that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. A full count for Odor, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. So here's Michael Chavis now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Third baseman, Michael Chavis.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Allen is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting 7.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
In now, Marcus Wilson. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Wilson, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Brett Netzer will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is over. And now Clint Frazier. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here it comes.
Oh, that's just out.
Pivetta is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty D. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Kyle Higashioka, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's down.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Huge swing of the bat right there, just hooking foul. Would have tied the game. I know there's still a lot of game left, but that was potentially a huge momentum swing there. Gonna have to find a way to refocus.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch out. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now to the plate, here is Ronaldo Hernandez. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
The catcher, Ronaldo.
First delivery to him.
Hey! 0-1.
The 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball,
Now
a
batting,
high piece
right
of cheese,
fielder,
swung at and missed.
Railriders.
That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Jarren Duran. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now the 1-0.
Ball 2.
1 out, nobody on. Two and 1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
High and deep to straightaway right. Looking up is the right fielder. Still ranging back. Adios, pelota. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Big swing right there. Give himself a little bit of breathing room. Let his pitcher go to work. Now they're up 2.
And that will bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. This will take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. The 1-0.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
2-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Jairo Munoz.
Next up, Jairo Munoz. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Two out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Here's another shot down the line in right. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Now just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He'll get it into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Next to bat is Tristan Casas, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Squared that one up just a little late. 2 out here and a runner at second. swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Woo Sox lead it 3-0. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Greg Allen. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Pitch on the way. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2.
Hey, I know we're not scoring, but in today's day and age, trying to bunt for a hit, he's going to find himself on the bench tomorrow.
Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch outs now, and there's 1 away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
At the plate, Andrew Velasquez.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's a jag.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. So a full count now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
To the plate now, Luke Voigt. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
8 straight strikeouts. You got to be kidding me. The inning is over. Ready to go go for the last half of the inning, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
First pitch on its way, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front, really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Standing in now, Marcus Wilson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
The left fielder, number 44.
Stepping up is Brett Netzer, trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Robinson Chirinos. He bounced out last time up.
Designated hitter, Robinson Chirinos.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0.
Ball in.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The 2-0.
Outside, that's a ball.
Not the way you'd like to start this fifth inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Three and one. He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
And the count will be full. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So the next to bat will be Aaron Hicks. He's set. Here it comes. And a check swing. They'll appeal down to third. No swing is the signal from Freddie Ferguson. It's ball one. The 1-0 home.
Ball, that's in.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-0 pitch on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Chirinos gets his lead at first. Nobody out. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Take your base.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in will be Rougned Odor, struck out in his first at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
First and second here with nobody out. Late that time for a strike.
1-1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Austin Bryce takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Austin Bryce.
Stepping in now, Clint Frazier, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the 1-0.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
First and second now, 1 man out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
2-2. There's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
And now here is Kyle Higashioka, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First offering, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. Chopped weakly to the left. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Oh, 2 pitches, a curveball that misses 1 and 2. Little chopper back to the mound. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. Last half of the 5th coming up. Worcester's out on top 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Ronaldo Hernandez.
The catcher, Ronaldo.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And ball 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch hit on the ground to third, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jared Duran.
So now to the plate, Jarren Duran blasted a solo homer last time up.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball well outside. Christian Arroyo will be next. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life. So now to the plate, Christian Arroyo.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on.
Nope.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Woo Sox lead it 3-0. Ready now is Tyler Wade. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Tyler Wade.
And now the first pitch.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
The 0-1 pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
So 1-2.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
The right fielder, number 3.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Greg Allen. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Too high.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
1 strike.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
3-2 pitch down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. Next to hit is Andrew Velasquez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. 1-1. Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. And there goes the combined no-hitter. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a two-bagger.
At the plate now, Luke Voigt. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
And he fouls this one off. Velasquez at second with 2 down. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 2-out double left stranded. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Michael King will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Number 73, Michael King.
At the plate now is Jairo Munoz. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at-bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
The 1-0.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Just low that time with the heavy sinker as it's ruled ball 3.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher.
Now
one of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Bobby Dalbec.
Into the box now, Bobby Dalbec. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He doubled his last time through. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Rips this one to first. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Into the box, Tristan Casas.
Nope.
As he'll take a
Ball
look at the pitch too low. It's ball one.
Count 1-0.
No hits to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Runner at second here with one man out. And it's fouled away. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hicks on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Michael.
So next to hit is
Chavis.
Michael Chavis. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Frazier has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 7th inning coming up. Worcester's out on top, 3-0. Hirokazu Sawamura will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
19.
7th inning ready to roll, and striding forward the designated hitter, Robinson Chirinos.
Robinson.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Hit out towards second. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
In now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. Popped up. Chavis is there for it. 1 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
And now in the box, Rougned Odor. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Runners on first with 1 down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's the ball.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Wilson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, left fielder, Clint Frazier.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. He's set, and the pitch. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Now to the plate, Marcus Wilson
Leading
will
off
try and get
for
something
the
started
Red
in the
Sox,
home half of the
The
7th.
center fielder, Marcus Wilson.
First pitch of the AB now. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And now a pitch on the way. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0. One man out. Out of the way. That one nearly got him. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the catcher, Ronaldo.
Striding in is Ronaldo Hernandez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Yeah.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Jarren Duran will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Now here's the first offering. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Hernandez is off of first with 2 away. And it's quickly 0-2. Flare out toward right center. Odor onto the grass, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Now batting, second baseman, Christian Arroyo.
Standing in now, Christian Arroyo. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Two down, runners at first and second. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is. No doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Asher Wojciechowski answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. To the plate now, Jairo Munoz, as he drives a liner to right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. 1 run scores, and the second run will score as well.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game. It extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Stepping in now, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ball and a strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 8th inning coming up. The Woo Sox lead it 5-0. Yexel Rios is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Ready to begin the 8th, and up to bat next, it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Kyle Higashioka.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 home. Lifted in the air to center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Tyler Wade.
Now into the box, Tyler Wade. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on the way.
Ball 1.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The right fielder, number 3, Greg Allen.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Greg Allen. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Andrew Velasquez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting, number 70.
Next, it'll be Andrew Velasquez. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Allen stands at second with 2 gone. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Worcester's out on top, 5-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and up next is Tristan Casas.
The designated hitter, Tristan Casas.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Frazier is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Michael Chavis.
Now it'll be Michael Chavis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. This is popped up. Wade is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, center fielder, Marcus Wilson.
So here is Marcus Wilson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Phillips Valdez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
71. Phillips Valdez.
Stepping in once again is Luke Voigt. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit at third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
At the plate now, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball. Valdez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's got a changeup, a sinker, and a slider. Now the 2-0.
That's ball 3.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Now the 3-0 offering finds the zone, strike 1. The 3-1. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So now into the box is Aaron Hicks, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's low.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
One 0 count. Here it is. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
No problem laying off the sinker in, and he's in a golden spot. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Here it is. The 3-0 is taken, strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Garrett Whitlock takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 72, Garrett.
Middledorf will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. First pitch of the AB on its way. The fastball here too low. It's 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Hey, it often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Voigt, the runner at third. Chirinos on second. Hicks on at first with nobody out. Strike two called, and it's full 3-2.
Count is ball, 3-2.
And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Once again a 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Wow, they went to the pen because they like the matchup. And what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run. So much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Next to hit, Clint Frazier. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. A 1-1. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. It's ball 2. Yes, he can. Strike 3 called, and that's a big out, number 1.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Into the box, Kyle Higashioka. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-0 home.
Ball, that's just out.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
One strike.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll get one back with the sac fly as it's now a 5-3 ball game.
The batter, the third
And
baseman,
that'll bring up Tyler Wade.
Wade.
He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
The 1-0.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at third. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Worcester jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Austin Bryce claims the win out of the pen, his first. Garrett Whitlock records the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
Thanks. Our final line score. First for the victorious Red Sox. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Railriders, 3 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.